Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to do a first impression video for you because I haven't done that in a while, and I was in the drugstore, well I was in CVS the other day, and I ran into this product which I've been hearing a lot of people talk about. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte. It's got a demi-matte finish. I'm in the color Classic Ivory. Well, I picked up the color Classic Ivory. I don't know if I'm in this color yet because I have not even opened this little puppy. That's 101. It boasts up to 24-hour coverage. I don't know who would wear their foundation that long, but okay. So I'm going to apply it. I'm just going to go with you guys. I'm going to bring you along for the ride. I am going to prime my face because I am still a little bit red. I'm a little bit red after the laser I had. If you guys want a video on what I did to my skin, then please just comment in the comment section below. I'm going to use this today because as of late, I've been priming my skin a lot. I never used to, but I do now that I have a necessity for it. Okay, anyway, this is the foundation primer. This is a neutralizing one by Bare Minerals. It is a yellow primer. So I'm going to go ahead and prime that because that's going to take the excess red off my skin. If you have a green primer, you can use that as well if you ever have redness on your skin. But I actually like the way the yellow affects my pigment, like the tone of my skin. So this is also very moisturizing. So if you have any like dry, patchy patches, this will help cover that as well. You know, it'll help, you know, mask it when you're applying your foundation. I keep getting text messages and I'm trying to film. It's not very easy. When your best friend in the world sends you pictures of baby raccoons. Distracting. So I'm going to open up this L'Oreal. See, it still even has the little cap on it because I have not even opened it yet. And I'm going to put it on this little dish. I'm going to put like a little squeeze. I don't really know how much to use, so I'm putting that much on. I figured I would do half my face with a stipple brush, and with a foundation brush, and half with the Beauty Blender. So I have this Beauty Blender. I don't know why this one doesn't seem to like blow up very big. I feel like it's a faulty one. Have you guys ever gotten a faulty Beauty Blender? I almost poked myself in the eyeball. Alright, I'm going to use my Sigma F80 on the one side. Let's hit it up with the Sigma F80. I don't know why I put a big glob on my forehead like that. Let me pull this in a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. This seems very light, but I do put light foundation on my face because the rest of my body is very light. But this seems like really light. It's very creamy. I try not to put too much foundation over by my T-zone because I do have large pores, and if I put too much foundation I feel like the pores just really get emphasized. Doesn't seem to be like sinking into my pores. Now this is supposed to be really great for people like me with really oily skin, so I'm very curious as to what it's going to be like. Looks pretty good. Alright, so let's go into the other side with the Beauty Blender. Even though, I don't know what's wrong with this janky Beauty Blender. Just doesn't seem like it's puffing up the way it normally does. You guys know? You get it? Like, it feels like I didn't even wet it. And I did. Okay, I seem to have gone through my little puddle of foundation. My little puddle-roo, so I'm going to add a little bit more. Okay, I would say that the coverage is a lot more even and full using the Beauty Blender than it is with the brush. I'm going to say that straight away. Like, it's a lot easier to make the makeup even with the Beauty Blender. Okay, I'd say that this is definitely a medium to full coverage. Like, this completely evened out my skin without going to a second layer. I think that the color matches pretty good. Pretty good for me. I mean, I have a little bit more a yellow undertone than this, so I will have to just compensate with my powder, but it seems pretty good. Okay, so this is what the face looks like, the skin. I'd say that the finish is pretty good. It doesn't look too cakey. It looks pretty nice. It really did a good job of like not emphasizing my pores, which I like. which I think we all like, honestly. It feels like skin. Like, it doesn't feel like I have any foundation on my face, which is nice. I'm gonna go and do the rest of my makeup, and then we're just gonna finish our little chat with this. Okay guys, so about 2 hours has lapsed since we last spoke. I put the rest of my makeup on, dilly-dallied, had lunch, blah 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 blah, and I changed my shirt because my shirt did not match what I was wearing on my face right now because I went a little fall dramatic. So some commentary on the makeup. It's been on for 2 hours. I don't have any breakthrough oiliness, which I really like, but it does look very heavy. Like, it doesn't look like skin to me. It looks like I'm wearing foundation, which I'm not really used to looking like because I wear the Nars serum foundation. So the All Day Weightness, Luminous, whatever. If you watch my channel, you know what I'm talking about. So I feel like this looks very heavy for me. I'm not used to full coverage foundation, so I'm not used to that feeling on my face. It doesn't feel heavy, but I feel like it looks heavy. Like, this would be great if I was going out to a club or an event at nighttime, but for the day I feel like this is too much. I am going to check in a couple times during the day to see if my oily breaks through, like my oily skin breaks through. I do like it, but I feel like there's a purpose for it. Right now it's 2 p.m. and I will check in 2:13 p.m. and I will check in a few hours. I did apply this makeup at 12 noon, right before lunch. So that's it. We're gonna check in and then I will see you guys later. Okay. Okay guys, right now it is 4:06 p.m. It is 4 hours after I applied the foundation. I feel like it's gotten a little bit better as my oiliness has mixed with the foundation actually. Like, my skin has like made it better, if that makes any sense. It definitely looks less cakey now than it did for you know, like 2 hours ago. It's pretty crazy, but you know what, that does happen sometimes with foundation. Like, as it wears on, it gets like a little bit better, and I felt like it was a little dry, but now it's definitely looking a lot better than it did 4 hours ago. So I'm definitely liking it more than I did, and I'm going to check in at least one more time. I'm hopefully gonna check in around 8 o'clock, but we'll see. Definitely at least once. Definitely at least once. So let's see how it goes. Oh, as far as breaking down, it hasn't broken down at all. Like, I do not have any gaps in my foundation, no wearing away, nothing. The only thing that happened is I had to reapply my lipstick. So, okay. Okay guys, this is the final check-in. It is about 8:30 at night right now. Where's my phone? I don't even know where my phone is, so I can't even show you. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Okay, take my word for it. It is 8:30 at night. Yeah, so this is the final check-in. So now it is 8 hours since I've had this makeup on. It's not 24 hours. I don't know why they think it's 24 hours. It's absolutely not. It still looks pretty good. I have not powdered at all, and I've really wanted to. Let me bring you in closer and show you what I just finished dinner. Like, this is what was left of my lipstick, so I put a little gloss over it. Don't judge me. What I see is the only area that it really broke down in was around my mouth, and that's from drinking and eating and of course wiping my mouth with a napkin. So I did see some breaking down here, right around my chin here, and here. So it's like really the lower half of my face. If I would have powdered, I think that could have been avoided. I'm starting to look very greasy here on my forehead. So, I mean, it's been on for 8 hours. I do have breakdown on my nose. So it did break down right here. You can see like the blotting, like where it needs to be blotted. You can see my pores, and now my pores are really prevalent. So I think overall I like it. I don't love it. I think it's great for a drugstore. You guys know I'm like a high-end foundation girl. I want to see what it would look like if I powdered it right now. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my favorite powder from Serenity Scott and see how it actually winds up looking after I powder it. Just for fun. Okay. So it's gone right back down to matte, and powdering it does help, but again, we wanted to do the test without powdering. I think if I would have set it with a powder, I probably would have even gotten more longevity out of the foundation. But I would say that this foundation, it's very full coverage, not really my cup of tea because you guys know I don't really wear full coverage foundations, but this is a good option. I think for someone that's very oily, it's going to work. I think I would just do this on the T-zone from now on. But I like it. Actually, you know what? I will definitely be wearing this again. I will recommend this. This gets the Sammy seal of approval. I like it. It's not my favorite thing that I've ever tried ever, but I think it still looks pretty good, and I think it's definitely something that I will be wearing. Okay guys, so this is it. This is after all the check-ins. We're done. That's it. I'm going to end this video. Yeah, there's not much else to say. There's always things that can be improved upon, but you know, with a little bit of tweaking, I think it could really even work better. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up so I know what kind of videos you like and you want to see more of. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.